Hi, Randy. We're going to record this for everybody. It's December 29th in the evening, 5 o'clock Pacific time. So go ahead and tell me the part you were talking about last night.
All right. Well, last night I was laying in my cell, and Spirit began to speak to me about a verse of Scripture that I had heard often as a child and never really understood, and it hit me last night. And the Scripture is, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. So I'm laying there, and the Scripture's on my mind, and all of a sudden it hit me like a light bulb just went off. That we're just passing through the eye of the needle, and in order to pass through it, we have to be in our heart. And so right now, I think the rich men that we often hear about in the Bible are these people who have been claiming to own the world.
Yeah.
And so it's easier for a camel to be in its heart than it is for these rich people, which makes that Scripture make perfect sense. And as I lay there and dwelt on it and just basked in the fun of it, an infinity symbol came into view, and it was in a translucent gold, and it just kept almost like a DNA strand. It just kept, it was infinite in the way it was moving, and I don't know how to say it, but it was just like the infinity symbol just kept drawing itself constantly, making like a thread of infinity symbols, but which was infinite, of course, in a translucent gold. So I don't know what that means, but it was beautiful.
It sounds like it was pulsing, and it also sounds like not only for you personally, but all the beings on the planet, that the gold and silver ray of the Christ consciousness is coming online. Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but back when the Opal Tour came through North Carolina, and their last stop was in Lake Norman, I was at the last meetup, and I was after everybody had gone, I was sitting out on the back porch, and there was a tremendous rain. I've never heard that much rain come out before. And after this rain passed, I was sitting there in a rocking chair, and all of a sudden I started vibrating. I was vibrating at a very high rate, and people around me were going, "Randy, are you okay?" All of a sudden I began to see everything around me in a 360, almost like a tidal wave.
Mm-hmm.
A tidal wave of love, overtaking, not overtaking, but just enveloping everything. And so, for some reason, that also came to mind last night. That that's what's taking place right now. Is that wave of love?
Absolutely.
So
beautiful.
I am gaining some spiritual insight without contact with other humans who I so long for and long to hug, but I'm thankful for what I am receiving. And
physically we may not be touching you, but there are so many of us who will always have you hugging. The people are telling wonderful stories on some of the calls we've been having about how they come with you through their meditation, and they come and they sit or they go for walks with you and conversations. And so higher self to higher self, there's much connection going on. Yeah.
I still long for those hugs, though.
I know. You may regret saying that in a few days here when you get squeezed to death by the parades of people coming to hug you. Hey, it's Randy Hug Time in Louisville, Kentucky, or in New York City, or in Bethesda, Maryland.
Those days, actually. Yeah, I'll never grow tired of that.
All right. Well, that's good. We're going to hold you to it. And the number of dinners and picnics and pies, and so yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll make up for all this time. That's for sure.
Well, just know that as we were talking before we hit the record button, of all the things that are going on, and I'm sure more since the last time I was able to check.
Right.
Lots of stuff are happening. So we've got a vehicle and a care package ready to come get you as soon as we can do that, and we're all doing whatever we can to make that happen faster.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's beautiful that you shared that scripture because it's really important for each individual to understand that they have the power to do this and to open to it and to ride that wave. And it's essential that each being does that.
And it's beautiful, the simplicity of everything, and it really is simple.
Yes.
We make it tough. We make it hard.
We do. I know I do.
Yeah, and we all do. It's just that when you realize how simple it is, it's almost like you want to kick yourself in the butt sometimes because the simplicity is just there, right in your face.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you for sharing that. I love you. I just want to end before they cut us off because I'm looking at the timing here, and I know that we're about to get the cut-off message. So is there anything else you want to share before we leave?
No, not really. I don't know what else to say other than, I'm just looking forward to the end of this.
Yes.
This little jaunt.
Yeah. And then new beginnings because you're going to hit the road and spread the love and all that afterwards. Okay, well, I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you, and I'll be with you tonight. See you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.